Hey everyone, I've jumped in today to share with you a tool that has been absolutely mind-blowing and life-changing for me, and I'd love for you guys to start to use it. I'm just going to share it with you. Something that I received. I don't even know if anyone else does this or how it, if anyone else actually teaches this, but it's something that I was shown about a month or so ago that I would really love for you guys to use because it's helped me enormously. So the thing is called the Creator Map. The Creator Map has been designed for us to use the messages and signs that we receive to help us on our spiritual pathway to create the things that we want to create. The concept comes from a place of the universe knows where we need to go. We do have a pre-designed pathway to go on, but we keep getting in the way. If that's you, this is definitely something that's going to make a big difference because the Creator Map will help you to get out of the way, get out of your head, and get back into your heart and along the process of creating. So let me just share with you how the Creator Map works, and hopefully this is something that you can bring into your day-to-day. I would like it if you could, because it's going to make a massive difference to your life. So I'll just share with you my Creator Map. I just use this notebook. I'm sure it's not going to last long and I'll need to replace this at some stage. But get yourself a notebook that is probably A4 because there is a lot of writing that you do. And the Creator Map in essence is literally putting the date on there. And then what we do is we have bullet points on things that come into our lives, things that come into our awareness. The reason why we do this is it's actually starting to listen to the messages and signs that we're given. And these messages and signs are taking us on a spiritual pathway or helping us to create where we're meant to be going. The great thing about the Creator Map is that it allows us to be really current in the present moment, because when you're being aware of so many things coming into your awareness, there's just no time to go into the future or into the past. You're so present because there's so many awarenesses coming into your life. And of course, when you're writing them down, the universe kind of says, cool, she got it. So you can tick it off as, yes, she's acknowledged it. Let's give her more messages and signs. Let's give her more steps. She's ready for the next step. And pretty much the Creator Map is called the Creator Map because it gives us access to the next steps in each moment. The thing is, once you write down your bullet points in your Creator Map, you don't actually have to go back and go, okay, what do I need to do next? It's all awareness based. So literally you're just writing down everything from an awareness point of view with no meaning. So if you actually are aware of yourself beating yourself up or putting yourself down or whatever, you literally write that down in your Creator Map as an awareness. What that helps you to do is to just go, yeah, oh, great. I'm aware that I've done that. I'm going to write that down. It's almost like, again, ticking it off as done, and the universe will give you different experiences and you let that behavior go. It's really powerful. But again, because you don't put meaning on anything that you're receiving, you can literally let things go constantly, and you're starting a flow, which is kind of, we want to be in that flow state where we're receiving, acting, receiving, acting. So I'm going to give you some idea of things that you can put in your Creator Map. I'm actually, with my Creator Map, I like to do sometimes different colours for different dates. So it's just an amazing tool. So let me just share with you some of the things that you will be bullet pointing in your creator map. So it's any thoughts that come into your mind. So if you have a thought that pops up, and as I said, could be good or bad, right or wrong, could be a thought of, oh God, I'm so silly, I didn't do such and such. Okay, write that down. That's an awareness that I'm saying to myself that I'm silly. A thought of, oh, I keep forgetting to do such and such. Okay, that's an awareness. Write that down. Ideas, any ideas that pop up, and especially if you're entrepreneurial, you will probably get lots of ideas. Jot down all the ideas, and it's not saying, okay, now I have to act on it. You'll be shown the next steps on what you need to do once you're aware of the idea. You'll start to see this amazing pattern come up of awarenesses. Dreams, write down any dreams, write down anything that comes into your awareness about yourself and others, so really cool aha moments. Any synchronicities that pop up, especially if you start seeing the same thing more than once. Like yesterday I saw 4 things about and today I had another thing about the lotto. So that's 5 things in 24 hours that I've seen about the lotto. Now, I have a feeling, I've never done the lotto, but I have a feeling that I don't need to put the lotto in, but I'm actually keeping my awareness open to see what comes next. And we will continue to get these messages and signs of what I need to do about this. So seeing things more than once, and also if they're in various locations, so it might be you might hear something on a podcast and someone might say something about that, then you'll see it on the television, like these things, just write those down. Any emotions or feelings that come up, just write them down as an awareness. I'm feeling low today. Okay, write it down. Just write it down. Acknowledging things about yourself. So again, anything that you are acknowledging about yourself. I kind of said a few things already about putting yourself down, or even just like, oh, I'm really tired today, or whatever. Just write it down. It's just acknowledging what will happen is you'll be shown the whys and the hows, which is really awesome. Anything that you notice, so say for example, an animal or a pet or whatever, and you might notice something about them. Okay, I'm just going to jot down that I've noticed something about that. Any new learnings, especially if you're reading books or watched a movie and you're like, oh, that's such a cool concept or an idea, or awareness about what that movie's showing you or whatever. So you write that down. Things that people say to get your attention. I had someone once to say something to me and I went, oh my God, I'd never... That was a bit of a shock, and I was like, wow, I want to know more about that. And it's all things that you want to know more about. I just wrote down, wow, I was shocked about such and such, what someone says. So those kind of things are really important. Of course, anything to do with angel numbers, seeing, animal symbols, or any other messages or signs. You don't need to work it out. You can just write it down as an awareness. You can Google it if you want to, but any messages and signs are always, again, taking on your pathway. So, of course, if you have conversations with the universe, or if you do any other kind of writing that gives you awarenesses, write that down. But the most important thing is literally writing in your creator map from a place of awareness and keeping it as short as possible, like bullet point. The universe is just going, yep, she's got all that, I'll give them more. And then you just keep flowing that over to the next day. What happens is you end up starting to see that you're creating things from a place of ease and flow. So at the end of the week, you might say, oh, I had this idea at the beginning of the week, and look how much has happened this week, and you haven't really had to do anything. It's just the universe starts bringing things to you and starts lining it up. You just have to be aware and write it down. So it's really important to not have any meaning on anything when you're writing it down. I'm just writing it down as an awareness. No right or wrong, good or bad, no judgment. It's just literally a creator map. It's like mapping your whole journey and what's coming into your journey, helping you on your pathway. So if you guys have any questions, ask away, but definitely the creator map is a life changer. Love it if you could bring it into your day to help you create, especially if you are entrepreneurial, or if you want to make a difference in the world somehow, or if you're feeling a little bit lost in your life and you want to start to kind of get it back on track and follow your own pathway, the Creator Map is an amazing tool for you to use. So if anyone wants to know any more about it, or if you want to got any questions about it, just let me know. Otherwise, enjoy the Creator Map, make it as colourful as possible if that's what you want to do, and help use that to help you on your pathway. Take care. Bye.